You're listening to The Brett Davern Show, live daily on Adobe Radio.
This meeting is being recorded.
We got everybody in the room today.
Ooh, it's a party.
Look at that. Intern Sebastian right in the background of Katie's actual camera. For real this time.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Everybody in here breathing the same air, feeling the same vibes, talking about the same things. Isn't it collaborative to be collective?
Yeah, that's good. That's really
It's pretty good alliteration. I need another one, though, on there. You gotta have three to be alliteration.
You could just say Katie. It's a K, but Katie, isn't it collaborative to be Carly? Isn't it collaborative?
Yeah, Katie and
That's
Carly.
alliteration.
That's four. Sort of, right? It works.
Well,
It's an
It's
approximation.
a sound. Yeah, it works. Okay. But you have to have three to call it alliteration, or two is fine.
I think any double, like anything more than one.
Yeah.
I'm going to set my bar at three, though.
Just
to be
because
like,
of your comedy.
just want to be an
influences.
achiever. Yeah, I want to be an achiever around here. Yep. What were we talking about? Oh, protests. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's punk rock.
I was taking you guys back to 1999, the WTO
99.
protests in
hey
Seattle.
man, I was there.
The protest that started it all.
Wait, I was kind of doing something. What
I
is
was there.
WTO?
It's
World
some
Trade
some
Organization.
stuffy bunch
trade.
of white guys at a mahogany table trying to tell everybody how to live through corporations or something. Probably, I don't know.
Down with the man.
Yeah.
Stick it to the man.
Yeah, man, go just put on your black hooded sweatshirt and go downtown and yell something.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And in 1999, I was so it hit me right in the feels, man.
Yeah.
I was ready to go.
Pivotal
down there.
age for sure.
Oh, I was like, I'm mad about Nike Town also. Not really, actually. In
was an
1999, I
organism.
probably wanted to go to Nike Town. Check it out. Oh, they had one, I think, in all downtowns, didn't they?
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. One time, I went to that one in Oregon. Yeah.
Me too.
Good story, bro.
I've been at campus
What
at
is
Nike.
this?
I've been
Huh?
at Nike campus.
Oh, Nike campus.
Nike
Yeah.
campus.
Oh, gee, okay.
That was pretty cool. Got to shop at the employee store.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What'd you get?
Some shoes.
Where are they?
Yes.
You got them?
Yeah.
Where are they? Can we see them? Where are they? Are they cool?
Are they cool?
Do you still have
real
them?
cool.
You still have them?
She keeps them in a glass case with a light underneath it.
You joke, but yeah, I still have them.
Where
yeah.
are they? We want to see them.
Whip them out.
Yeah, where are they? Whip it out, like Carly said. Do what Carly said.
Okay, really?
We're
This is
waiting.
stupid. This is
we
so
are
dumb.
waiting. Oh man, now the show can't even start till she gets back.
That's what she was scared of.
You know what?
When you
Hey,
pressured
this
her
is
into
what you
it.
get for dropping brands. She's usually dropping names. What do we call this one? She wanted to brag about the cool shoes, right? She wanted to be like, I got these cool shoes. And so
I
she
went there
totally
one
did.
time.
And which is fine. Hey, if I went there, I would brag too. I'm not throwing
Absolutely.
shade. I'm just telling you guys what happened, okay? I'm just a reporter. So she's like, oh, I'm so cool.
Here they are, here they are,
She's
here
like,
they
I'm
are.
so cool. I got these cool shoes. And then we're like, go get them. And then all of a sudden she gets nervous.
They're the coolest shoes that I own. These are the
That's a
coolest shoes
cool
that I own.
box.
You open it.
Me?
Yeah, go.
I feel like this is, oh.
They're still
It's like a pink box or a pink,
pink
blush.
bru-
Whoa, those are
Yep.
sweet. Katie, well, can I even touch them? Am I allowed to touch them? Have they been out of the box? No, I don't know
They're
sneaker
nice.
things. Is this like a thing? Can I touch it?
They're still dead stock, but you can touch it.
Wow.
What does that mean?
That means they haven't been worn.
For the listeners, Brett, paint
Oh,
a word picture.
Okay, here, you grab the other one.
Paint a
It's hard
word
for me to
picture.
read. Honestly, I'm afraid I'm going to drop this in my cup of coffee. This feels like it should be in a glass case, Carly. You were kidding, but these are nice.
It's completely monochromatic in this perfect shade of pink. Red Nike at the bottom.
Wow.
They're designed by Just Dawn, which if you know anything about Nikes, they're really
Whoa.
cool because the quilted pattern.
Yes.
These are pretty sweet, I gotta
have-
say.
Suede leather and quilted leather.
The inside of the tongue is leather.
Shut
You
up.
see that?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. And whoever texts it, whoever the 23rd texter is,
No.
if you're the 23rd texter right now and you know the phrase that pays, these shoes could be yours.
Ooh.
Whoa, they're red on the
Have you
bottom a
ever
little bit.
even- wait.
Whoa, Carly, look at this.
That's what I said. Have
Oh,
you
you said
ever
that?
worn
Oh.
these?
No,
I
she
was
said
like,
they're.
I
What do you
just-
call it?
Dead stock.
Dead stock.
Is that where you like keep it?
There's a
It means they
there's
haven't
a
been
piece
worn.
of cardboard in here.
Oh, I thought dead stock was just like they don't make it anymore, and I was like, they do.
The footbed is quilted. Did you see that?
No.
All the way down in there.
So you're
Here,
a bit
Sebastian,
of a
here,
sneakerhead.
go along. No. Here you go. Pass it over. Whoa, those are sweet, Katie. Well,
Will you ever wear them?
wow.
I don't know.
Those are cool, huh? Wow. Can I put them on?
No.
Why not?
No, because if you put it on your foot, then it's no longer dead
What
stock.
if they're my special morning show
You've
shoes?
never even got to put it on your feet. You could. I wouldn't.
Because
know
it'll
anyone.
crease the
If I just-
front of it.
I think if I loosen those up all the way, I could get.
Yeah,
I could
see,
get.
Sebastian knows creasing's a huge problem. You can't crease it.
I would just stand
Thank
here and
you,
do the show though. They're my
Sebastian.
morning show
You
shoes.
start walking like you're like a dog because you don't want him to crease. Like, for like a few weeks, you're like,
Man.
you just give up after a while. They're meant to be like that.
Well, you're supposed. If
Yeah.
you're gonna wear them, you just wear them, right? You have to
think
make
so,
that
yeah.
decision.
Oh, I
to
absolutely
just go
wreck
for it.
mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
it'd
these
be
are
hard to go for
nice.
it in these. I mean, man, oof,
Yeah.
oof.
The suede.
Wow.
Is
There's a website called StockX,
Yes.
and
I get shoes there.
those are nice on StockX.
Okay.
That's why I'll never wear them. Is because you can look up how much they're worth if you don't wear them,
Yeah.
and they're worth more if you don't. And so
Well,
I
only-
don't know.
Is it
Keep
like a
in mind,
collection
though-
thing, or are you like trying to sell them one day?
Maybe I could probably sell those today.
Yeah.
And be happy about that.
Oh, okay.
I should just sell them. Forget it. I should just sell them.
Forget it.
As I say to all
Or
collectors,
wear them.
I tell all collectors when they tell me how much all their big collection is worth and all that, I say it's only worth something if you sell it. So,
True.
you know,
Oh,
Maybe I should just sell it.
no, keep these. These are awesome.
they're pretty sick. I would rather wear those than sell them.
It's the Brett Tavern Show on Adobe Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital. What, Brett?
I was going to say though, now I don't know. I mean, I don't know about, and I'm also not.
He's not a scientist.
But I pulled out some shoes from the back of my very extensive shoe closet this last weekend that I hadn't worn in quite a while.
Okay.
And they're very fresh. I had not worn them very much. They're very fresh. They're not Jordans. They're more of like a designer kind of brand, but I was like, "Oh, I haven't worn these shoes in quite some time." Right? So I pulled them out, and there was a friend's birthday party this last weekend, so I thought, "Oh, I'll wear these shoes to that birthday party." And I did. And the birthday party was like in a backyard, and so I'm kind of standing around, and you ever get that thing where like inside your shoes, your feet are sticking to
Yeah.
the bottom of your shoe for some reason? But I thought, well, we're outside, maybe my feet are just sweating or something, like, you know, obviously. And I had socks on, so I thought this is kind of a weird feeling, but whatever. And I tough it out for the rest of the party, and I go home and I take off the shoes, and the bottoms of my socked feet are just black with this weird rubber tar, disgusting. I feel like I don't need a theme song for this. Weird. It's like gooey and like coming off. Like it's like I stepped in like still sort of viscous black
What?
bubble gum. I'm not kidding. It was
What
like something
brand
out of a
shoe
horror
was it?
movie. Well, expensive. Listen. So I looked in the shoe, and the foot pad is like smashed down, and now this black is like seeping up through it, and it's all sticky. And
It's the glue?
what I'm sort of figuring out is like it's either the glue
Yeah.
or the rubber that's underneath there, or whatever it was, the cushion, whatever the cushion is made out of, and then sitting in the closet maybe for too long.
Yeah.
How long have you had them?
12 years maybe.
Oh, that might
That's
be
a long
it.
time.
Well, no,
If they're
obviously,
expensive,
no.
but if they're expensive enough,
I'm saying that is it. It's
Give them
the
a call.
age, and it's sitting in the back of the closet. And yes, I could, but what I'm telling you is, and all the people out there who aren't wearing them, or who maybe have shoved their shoes in the back of a closet that might not exactly be moisture, like maybe my pH balance is off in my shoe closet, is what I'm saying. No, I'm
Maybe.
being serious.
Maybe.
No, what I'm saying, Katie, seriously, word to the wise, careful, because someday you might just put those on and be wildly disappointed that all of that, saving them and putting them in the back and deciding not to wear them and all of that.
Yeah.
Just to have muddy, rubbery, gross, weird feet and be, oh man, I was upset.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I used to be a sneakerhead and I used to actually like collect these things on a regular basis when I used to be rich and spent way too much money on effing shoes.
Oh.
There are people who do that, right? And you can see the like white has now yellowed, but it just makes
Yeah.
it more valuable, especially if they've never been worn.
Not if you're gonna get mud foot inside your shoe.
I know.
There's no
Mudfoot.
like these shoes are
I'm
total.
still, like,
is
I'm
what I'm
so-
saying.
I'm a real believer
confused.
in you bought it, you should wear it. This is like the only pair of shoes that I have this.
And
thing
I
with.
think what I'm telling my friend and everyone listening is get on Amazon. I bet you it's $6 to buy 3,000 silica packets. And if you throw one in each box,
Yeah.
I bet you won't get rubber foot.
I'm still so deeply confused.
It's got to be the
What?
moisture. It must be the
How is
moisture
there
and the
that
back of a
much
closet.
moisture.
No, there is. That's what I'm saying. Like in the back of your closet, and for 12 years, and you never know. You move from place to place, and so I'm just saying.
Maybe
Yeah.
there was, like,
Wouldn't
a
it be
hole in the
disappointing if
bottom?
you were like, man, these are worth 10 grand? You pull them out 20 years from now, and they just disintegrate because you're like,
I know.
oops.
A couple weeks ago, I put on a pair of shoes that I hadn't undead stocked. I undead stocked them.
Oh,
They were $700 shoes. Like I could have sold
Go
them
get
for
'em.
$700.
Go get them. Go get that.
And
Yeah,
I
where are
put them
those?
on, and no one said anything about them.
Yeah, well,
No one
that's because
said anything.
that's
I
because
was so mad.
it's hard to explain cool.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Brett, and I know.
I don't know. It's just some things are cool, some things aren't. Whether they're worth $700 or not. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
I'm not spelling silica correctly, am I?
How
S-I-L-L-I-C-A.
are you spelling it?
SILICIA. I don't know.
Silicia.
How do you spell it?
How Katie spelled it just now.
Do
Did
it.
I spell
Yeah.
Do it again.
I think.
S-I-L-L-I-C-A.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Crushed it. Absolute.
Oh man, see, 100 packs for $9.99.
They
Could've
sell those
saved my
like dry
shoes.
packs though too that are like big, like a giant silica pack. You know what I'm talking about?
You just put it in the whole closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work. I should just buy a handful of these and just throw them in there and then shut the door again. It would have saved my shoes.
should have.
Darn it. This song's been almost over now. This is not the 1975 by Knox. Turn it up. We'll be right back with some news.
I want to see this.
You know, buckle it up. Hey, it's time for the news.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On Saturday, there was a crazy flight disruption. Did any of you guys hear about this?
No.
There was an Alaska Airlines flight.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh, Carly. You know what? Seriously, just right up the
Let me
back of the
s-
head. Just right here. Just
let
give me one
me-
of those, like, right.
Let me
just
speak
like,
up. Let me speak up.
you got to start just hitting. We got to have some maybe corporal punishment.
Smacking the heck
Something.
out of you.
We have to do something. Electroshock, maybe?
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Like a dog collar.
Something.
So.
I'll give you the button.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of power. You're giving a lot of power.
Well, but then there needs to be a punishment for forgetting because nothing has worked so far. So go ahead, Katie. I'm
just
sorry.
pinch him in the arm.
I have heard of
like
this
pull a
news
little
story.
arm hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you,
yeah.
something. Just go for it. I need something to remind me.
An off-duty pilot is facing 83 counts of attempted murder.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Alaska Airlines flight leaving San Francisco had an off-duty pilot who was riding in the cockpit of the plane.
I thought going from
As one
Seattle
does.
to San Francisco. No, I
En
thought
route
this was
to
in
San
Seattle.
Francisco. Sorry. En route to
Yeah.
San Francisco. Sorry.
Took off from like Everett or not SeaTac, right? Or did it take off?
I don't
from
have where it
SeaTac?
took off from.
Yeah, it was in Seattle, I think, but it was the other airport. That one we were just talking about the other one the other day. I
Interesting,
think.
that's funny, yeah.
I'll look it up. Go ahead.
So he was riding in the cockpit of the plane. Allegedly, he pulls the fire extinguisher handles
Whoa!
in order to cut the engine fuel.
What?
Wow.
The
Okay.
aircraft's captain and first officer quickly incapacitated the dude.
Yeah.
And flight was forced to land in Portland, where he was taken into custody.
Wow.
Do we know why he did it?
It says that they're investigating, and it doesn't really say sort of why, but
I read that he was a Chiefs fan and was sick of seeing Taylor Swift.
She can't keep getting away with it.
I'm gonna end it all. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff, man. Imagine wrestling for control of an airplane in the cockpit. This sounds like
While
an action
it's
movie.
in the sky.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
crazy. No, thank you. All right. Well, I'm not sure what to do about that because you can't really decide when people are. This is going to be AI planes, right? This is just going to lead to
no, you can't do that.
AI pilots.
Well, I'll tell you
I
why
won't
you
take
can't do
it.
that.
Why?
Because San Francisco, speaking of San Francisco, and I don't have this news article in front of me, but anecdotally, just hear me out. So San Francisco has had these Google-operated self-driving cars for like a few
Katie
months.
says. Okay. All right. We'll believe you, I guess.
Well, I don't have the article in front of me, but
Right.
for sure they have had these
I'm
self-driving cars.
hearing.
Last weekend, somebody got out of the vehicle,
Okay.
went around the vehicle, and got pinned because this car started driving again.
Oh.
And it pinned the passenger
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
And so San Francisco said, we got to get rid of these.
Oh,
like,
please.
Like yesterday.
Are you
So
kidding me?
they-
That's
they
just
cut off
like
the
San
pilot
Francisco
program.
to be this week.
Well, there's
You
been
gotta
several
be
problems.
kidding me.
Brett, no
Are you out of your
way.
mind? You guys, you're going to have to break a few pedestrians if we're going to get to robot cars. Listen to me.
Already done that.
Are you telling me, you're telling me that a human driver has never pinned a pedestrian between a car and a parked car? It's not like we took all the cars away. Give me a break. This happens one time and we can't have AI cars?
There were
Yes.
other problems, including if you took a traffic cone and put it on the hood of the car would stop driving.
I watched a
Okay,
video.
That was so funny.
I watched
Except for
a
it took,
video.
like-
That is so I love people act like robots are so smart, and I just love reminding people that they're stupid.
Yeah.
I watched a video of a lady drive her car. It was like a CCTV video of a lady driving across an intersection. She was kind of going slow. She was dodging all these cars, doing all the wrong things. Then she hit the gas at the last moment, took down it was like watching a cartoon comedy of like the whole intersection just falling apart because of a human driver.
Yeah.
Like it's not as if, I mean, people out there are doing crazy things while they're behind the wheel of their car.
I think probably if you're really going to boil it all down, the robots probably are statistically better drivers because there's less of them.
Yeah. No.
And they're more exact.
But a
Like,
dangerous
if you-
driver can be punished or taken off the road or having a driver's license suspended. The robot, we're like, man, give him another chance.
Well, no, the robot you can turn off the
They're
machine.
learning still.
No, you could turn
They're
it off
just
if you
babies.
need to. I don't know. If you're talking about just safety wise, if it all was the AI of the future, not the AI we have now, probably, but the statistics would have to be
They're
better.
a million
than
%.
humans.
A million %.
Car accidents, fatalities are still like number one, aren't they?
No.
Sort of. In
Number
terms
one
of
in what?
Like,
Yeah, what are you saying?
In terms of we're not doing so great with that out there. Like we
Like
still
number
kill
one
a
in
lot of
killing
people.
people?
Yeah, I think.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure car fatalities are still pretty
Sebastian also said
effing
that.
high.
Thank you, Sebastian.
No, this is I think just what you guys think.
Straight up like deaths.
Yeah.
I think it's like guns. Is it not?
Well, no, guns is always gonna be number one. I mean, dude,
This
guns.
is
You
America,
just
after
Bro.
all.
said. You just.
No, I said.
Okay.
Also heart
Actually,
disease.
I was going to say it's actually heart disease, first
Whoa.
of all.
That's what I
well,
thought.
there you go. And then guns.
Number 2,
Guns.
cancer.
Uh.
Number 3,
Guns.
COVID-19.
Uh.
Number 4,
Guns.
preventable injury.
Oh,
which
come on.
I guess could be guns.
Where are all the guns at? Come
I
on.
feel like that's like just accident. Where
They're not
are the
allowed to
guns
study
at?
it. They're not allowed
That's
to
because
study
the
it.
NRA lobbyists have so much money.
Oh,
They're not allowed to study
tell
it.
them.
That's why they're not allowed to study it.
Heart disease.
That's why it doesn't show up on the list. It's because they're not
Accidents.
allowed to study
I
it.
just think all accidents are put into number 4.
It's
Car
because they're not
accidents,
allowed to
gun
study it.
accidents.
Yeah. Yeah. Car accidents still higher than you think it is. Yeah. See?
But the robots can fix that.
I mean, except for this one lady.
Yeah, give it to a robot. Except for this one.
Except for this
lady.
one person. Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, so there's a storm a coming.
Oh. Where's
The
my...
Northwest.
That was so funny.
There's my metal coffee cup.
There's a storm coming.
Hard wind a blowing. All right.
So basically, just be careful out there. A
Yeah.
surge of cold air and deep moisture expected to spread from Washington and Oregon through much of Montana.
Some call it the perfect storm.
It's gonna be real cold out there.
Ooh, bundle up, kiddies. It's gonna be chilly. From where to where? From where to where?
The Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
into
that's
Montana.
My home. Yeah, into whoa, that's wow.
Is it snowing? Did you talk to your family? Is it snowing up there?
It was snowing in the passes. I think this morning I saw on Twitter some video, and I saw WashDot tweeted, WashDot, whatever they tweeted something. One of those tweets that's like, and here it comes or whatever, and it was just like lightly falling flakes that spelled disaster.
Hopefully, you are still the operator of your own vehicle.
Yeah, hopefully all those human drivers are able to drive through the snow
All right.
across those mountain passes successfully.
I mean, like, if a robot is better at like math, I don't really know, but like, can the robot be better at driving
Yes.
in bad circumstances?
Yes.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yes.
How are they supposed to predict the other drivers?
No, it's not.
That's my thing. Okay, road conditions, lights, whatever. But another human being, a computer can't predict that.
Well, I mean, Carly.
Sebastian frickin' gets me.
Carly.
Today. He should come in every day. Give him a mic.
I'm sorry, but I mean, have you ever been driving down a 2-lane highway where that oncoming traffic is coming towards you, and you just think,
You could just.
I could just. I mean, now the computer doesn't think that.
We don't know
It just
that.
drives straight ahead.
We don't know.
There's so much trust. Like, you ever think about the amount of trust you put in complete random people? Like, you don't even see their faces
I think about
passing
that
by
a
you.
lot, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just
Like
saying.
when you're in
that's
like a
very,
left turn lane.
Very tenuous tightrope to be out on. Woo. I have seen robots. Yeah, look this stuff up. There's robot AI type things that are just a like a steel plate and then a bunch of legs underneath it. They're not very big, and you can throw a ping pong ball at it and it'll catch it and balance it like this and keep it on there and all this stuff, because it just the minute little movements and at the perfect moment and all that. So driving through the snow, of course, it could just send this much power to that tire and
that
this much power to that tire, and then this to here, and then the steering could take over and do this in a way that your brain, your brain. I mean, for me, I'm a professional race car driver, so like I'd be just fine. But for you guys, for all you laymen's out there driving around your lame cars,
What? Finish it.
it would help you. This is the end of another song. Turn it up. Another song will start right now. Well, everybody loves the Brett Davern Show, and everybody loves a-holes. So let's get to it. Wait, what?
Am I?
Oh!
What?
Ah!
That's it. Katie, get the tweezers.
One hair at a
Am I
time.
the a-hole for constantly forgetting Carly's microphone? Am I the a-hole? Yes. Yes, I am. I am your a-hole.
Gross.
Go ahead.
Am I the a-hole for quote unquote outshining the bride?
The answer is probably yes.
Probably.
Probably yes.
I don't know. Let's hear her out.
Oh, okay.
So I, a 27-year-old female, am a black African woman. I am living and working in Germany for a fixed period. While here, I became quite friendly with my colleague, 60 years old, female, and she invited me to her daughter's wedding.
It'd be such a funny out of context cut. You go back, you could get Katie getting that pretty clean.
I was excited because I have never been to a white wedding.
Oh.
I asked if there was a dress code or color scheme to adhere to, since it wasn't specified on the invite. I was told the code was to dress to impress.
Oh.
Day of the
Alright.
wedding, I understand the assignment.
Sounds like the Met Gala.
Wait, and she's African?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, they're gonna impress.
Let's
Day
go.
of the wedding, I understand the assignment. I wear my traditional wear, which is really beautiful and obviously not German. The garment is
It's not. She's right.
the garment is green.
Well, it could be slightly German if you're in the right part, but we don't want to talk.
Oi, 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 oi.
Not good.
The garment
Not good.
is green, so no problem there,
Oh,
meaning it's not
perfect.
white.
Oh,
Or
okay.
so I thought.
All right.
I get a lot of questions and compliments at the wedding, which I downplay because it's not my day.
Right.
My colleague seems colder than usual, but I pay no mind because I figure she's the mother of bride. She might be preoccupied. The bride is downright rude to me, but again, I give her space, congratulate her, and say thank you for including me. I keep to the edges of the room as the music isn't really my vibe, and I'm just observing how European weddings work.
She's like, this white people music sucks.
I know, right? I leave after around 5 hours and go home before the wedding is finished. Monday, I walk into whispers in the office. People
It's
are
the wedding. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's like just sitting in the corner, like,
just like not the vibe.
No.
what the hell's happening?
People are acting strangely towards me and more reserved than usual. An office friend pulls me aside and fills me in. The bride's mother is fuming. My outfit was too extravagant, inappropriate. I drew attention from the bride and commandeered the room. I was rude and disrespectful. She's told people
This is
about
in
it, apparently.
Germany?
This is in Germany. I asked the mother of the bride about it, and she has nothing to say to me. I ask her why she has things to say to everyone else, but not me, and she calls me an insolent child. I explain that anyone who scolds me this way,
Sorry, can I go?
It's still happening.
I'm almost done.
No, I just mean, I think we know who the a-holes are at this point. Or is there
Okay,
a detail?
go for
No,
it.
I mean, where are we getting with, what's the end here? Skip to the end. What happens?
That's the end.
Everybody else there's the a-hole.
I'm just surprised, like in Germany, they'll tell it to your face. So I'm just surprised no one was like, oh, you're overdressed. Why would you do that? Like at the wedding. Like that's such a German thing to do.
That
Sure.
sounds like everybody there
Sure.
is an
Yeah.
a-hole, right? We kind of get it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? Like, people wear whatever they're going to wear. You said dress to impress. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, what is with people at weddings? They lose their mind
lose
over
their mind. Yeah, they
everything.
do.
I don't understand what, like, dress to impress, but not in a
Not
way
actually.
that you want to. And then if you wear what you want, then we'll all talk about you, even though you can't go. It's not like you can go change. You're already at the wedding. What is happening? This whole thing's weird. Dude, that sounds like a whole family of a-holes. I wouldn't go to anything they invited me to ever again.
I feel like
Ugh.
it's such an old school custom to be like, oh, you can't outshine the bride. Like my mentality is when I get married, like you can try. try. You'll fail.
Yeah.
Try and outshine me.
Well,
You know?
there's.
And that's the mentality everyone should have.
I don't
That
know.
is the mentality everyone should have.
Yeah, totally. Well, but even if, I don't know, like even if you feel like you're being outshined, you can't zoom out and just go, oh, that's what a person is wearing, and that's a person that I should just be not judging in this sort of, I don't know, whatever. Like everyone just thinks everyone's out to get them or whatever. So they're like, on my day, how dare she? That she's not doing anything to
Yeah,
you.
that's
Whatever. Move on. Everybody,
She's not an a-hole.
Oh, I'm annoyed by that story. Sorry, I wasn't annoyed by you reading it. I just didn't know if there was a further detail to send it over the edge because my mind was made up very early on.
There you go.
Yeah, a-holes all over that one.
Am I the a-hole for walking through an RV campsite?
We'll see.
Last night I went to a camp out with my 4-year-old at a group site with her daycare. The nearest bathrooms and water were a good hike away, so we didn't go until sunrise the next morning. There wasn't much of a path, but what was there
Jeez, that's
ended
a long night holding it.
right between two RVs, and you could see the bathroom, so we just walked quietly through. On the way back, a woman in her early 60s quickly shuffled over.
There it is.
And told
here
me
it
that
is.
it was extremely disrespectful and against etiquette to walk
Jinx.
through a campsite.
We both at the same time were like, oh, here we go.
Early 60s. There it is.
Watch out.
I quickly apologized and shared that the trail appeared to end right between the two RVs, and we walked past. She escalated, said that if we were going to camp, that we should know where to go.
Oh, wow.
I told her she shouldn't take
tell her where to go.
I told her she should take it up with the campsite for not having any signs, which
Bam.
she said I was just making bleep excuses.
Whoa.
Whoa.
At that point, I walked back to my site and told her to go back to bed and try to wake up on the right side of the bed next time.
Yeah, take
Her.
that.
My
How's that?
4-year-old was totally confused about what happened and loudly said that she was just a grumpy old lady.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Am I the a-hole?
No. I mean, no.
Now,
Well,
Brett.
I mean, no, you're not an a-hole, but could you probably walk around or something? Like maybe, I don't know. Like it would
Technically
it
speaking,
feels weird if
was it-
people
she's
walk
right.
a little close and stuff.
Was it a camp, like a
but
tent
also, who
situation, or
cares?
like a RV? 'Cause
She walked between 2 RVs.
An
Yeah,
RV
who
has
cares?
windows and doors.
Yeah,
But technically speaking, there is like a unspoken etiquette that like you're not like really like you're not even the feedback here, like the consensus is this lady should have checked a map.
yeah. Well, no, a map. You okay? No, no,
what it
no,
says.
no, no.
She's got
no,
a
no, no.
4-year-old kid.
I know, no,
who
I'm with
needs
you.
To pee. I still think that even if technically the old lady's right, like she was being an a-hole about it.
Right, that's what
She
I was
being
just
an
gonna
a-hole about
say.
it.
Like,
That's fair.
like, okay. Oh boy, my head's gonna explode when people start bringing up a map. Like, just you guys. Because what I was gonna say is the old lady is definitely acting like an a-hole, but the other lady has a little a-holery going on with the campsite should have a sign, and then the comments are saying read a map. Guys, you don't need a sign or a map or anything to tell you how to get from point A to the bathroom, and that maybe walking like between that narrow little cut in the whatever versus just staying on the paved path that leads right to the bathroom is a bit, more couth than not, like, whatever. But the lady doesn't need to come out and yell at you.
Yeah, or
And
say
ruin
making
your camping
effing
experiences.
excuses in
Yeah,
front of your
exactly.
4-year-old.
Like, just stop. But
Like,
also,
were they being loud?
but also,
Was, like,
who are the people who wait until the morning to go to the bathroom because the bathroom was, what was the something off the top of like,
little
it was on
hike.
the other side and it was a little hike, so we held it all night. Also, you're camping. Pee wherever you want. Do the kind of camping I do, and nobody is around to yell at you about where you go to the bathroom at all.
Dig yourself a little cat hole. You'll be just fine.
You don't have to. You can just do whatever you want. You're in the middle of nowhere. Doesn't matter. Do that kind of camping. You don't got to worry about it. My kid peed at a public park the other day, like just behind a tree.
That's because your children are feral. No, I'm just kidding.
Why? Why?
Because there was
Did
no
they just
bathrooms.
do it because they're like used to camping, or were you just like, you know what, kid, just do it?
Oh, they're totally used to
Both of
camping.
those
Both of
things.
those things,
Okay.
yeah. But
Hold
also,
on,
there's
hold
no
on.
bathrooms. Like, there's some parks in LA where there's just not a bathroom.
I find it crazy
So,
the lack of public
They
bathrooms.
just pee out on the bushes, which is free water, so it's fine. I don't know.
You're welcome.
Yeah, congratulations.
But if you're gonna poop and you're not gonna dig a cat hole, try not to do it near a water source. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm sorry, but
That's
the
all I'm
people,
saying.
the
Don't do it
people
near
who
water
are
source.
the people who are having arguments at RV parks over camping situations are just lame anyway.
Well, yeah.
Go actual camping.
That's fair. Go real camping.
Just go real camping.
Okay, I support this.
And then you like even in your RV, you could just take it down a dirt road and park it real out in the middle of nowhere style, and you don't have to worry about any 4-year-olds walking close to your RV ever. Get one of those like $500 lithium battery things as like a generator out there. You could watch TV. You're fine.
Jackery?
Yeah. Nobody's coming to pee next to you at all. These are Young Rising Suns. The song's called High. Turn it up. We'll be right back. I crave more a-holes.
Okay.
My
no,
God.
no. You didn't start to say anything yet.
God.
Yeah.
Am I the a-hole for telling my sister-in-law that she is overweight and she can deal with the truth?
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, listen for some context before you make your decision. My brother got married a few years ago to Shelly.
Oh.
She's the type of person who will say something rude, and when someone points it out, tell everyone that it is true.
Oh.
So what's the harm?
Well.
My mother despises her, so she opts out of most events just to avoid her.
Oh.
Oh, Shelly.
My first proper introduction to her, she told me that my outfit looked bad on me and that I wasn't hiding my stomach. I gave a present at a party and she tells me that I'm cheap. It was a bubble gun for a 5-year-old and he loved it. Examples like this can go on and on and on.
Oh, Shelly.
Oh, Shelly.
Here gets to the meat. I talked to my brother.
Hey, that's not nice.
He told
That's
me.
rude. She's a person.
I talked to my brother. He told me that she's autistic and she can't help it. And then I talked to her and told her that I won't be putting up with her being rude.
What's
Now-
artistic have to do with being rude?
Shut up.
It's my son's
Oh,
third.
she said, oh.
Oh.
I thought she said artistic.
No, she's autistic.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
thought he
no,
was
she's
doing
I thought,
autistic.
oh, most artists are a little particular.
Now it's my son's third birthday, and I invite the family. I wouldn't have invited her, but I don't want to cause waves. She made a comment about my house decor. I told her that it was rude and she
What
should
was
knock
the
it off.
comment?
I lost it though. When I gave my son a piece of cake, she made the comment I shouldn't give him any since he looks fat. I told her to apologize and she told me it was the truth. I told her that she is overweight and that if she took care of herself more, she wouldn't be fat, and that's the truth. She wasn't very upset with that. She ended up crying and leaving. My brother is pissed.
Really?
No, she was upset with that.
Sorry, yeah. My brother's pissed, and I was called some fun names.
Yeah.
Everyone is torn if I should apologize or not.
Take it from someone who knows. It's hard to fight assholes with asshole.
Yep.
Because what happens is you
And you're
become
also
the
an
asshole. Well, or you just become the one, and then that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And you're just left standing at the party like, wait, I thought we all hated Shelly. And
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
but why were you so rude to Shelly? So be careful. Be careful if you're going to take on the a-hole, for you may become the a-hole. But it takes an a-hole to fight an a-hole. So
It's true.
that's the conundrum of an a-hole.
It's the a-hole paradox.
That's the show today, everybody. For intern Sebastian, Carly, and Katie, I'm Brett, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, campers. Good night,
Pilots.
pilots. Good night, a-holes.
Good night, robotic self-driving cars. Please don't run us over.
Good night, pinned pedestrians. It's alliteration.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live.
Oh.
Oh my God.